Hello and welcome back to Unbox Reviews. Today we're looking at the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, so let's unbox it and install it in my computer. First of all, let's look at the cooler itself. The box has a picture of the cooler with the fan on it, which is included. It supports many sockets. Just look on all the selling sites if you want to know for your CPU. So let's open it up. On top you get a white box. This includes mounting hardware and manuals, thermal paste, warranty information, as you can see. And it also comes with brackets and stuff that you need to install. Also included in this box is more fan bits, so you can mount more fans to your cooler to get it cooler. The next bit in the box is where you can find the CPU cooler itself. Comes in a bit of plastic that is vacuum formed, silica gel to keep it all dry, fan included, bit of metal on the bottom, all good. Also, other side, back plate, got to get that installed. Look at the manual to install, even though we'll be going through it in a minute. Cleaning process, there you go. If you're removing an old CPU cooler, you're also going to need CPU cleaner. This is where the to-clean, whatever it's called, comes into play, and also focusing, as it turns out. Well, there you go. So you get two bottles, white and blue, and we'll use them later. As you can see, the first job is to remove the side panels from your case, so just do that now, quickly, pause the video, some fun. As you can see, focusing is on point, as usual. See all the drives and the CPU and all that sort of fun stuff. Yeah. If you've got the Intel stock cooler, the next job is to put a screwdriver in each of the bits and just remove your old cooler. Or, if you're building from new, you can skip this step. After that, get the bottle of CPU cleaner that has the white lid and put a couple of drops on and leave it for a little bit. This is going to remove the thermal compound that is already on the CPU and get you a good thermal thing. Then afterwards, you can just get a bit of paper towel or microfiber cloth. I would say paper towel for your early bits, and then just wipe off the thermal paste residue. I'd also recommend doing this a few times if you still got a bit on the CPU. So as you can see, I'm just going to do it again now. Just get it as clean as you can with this. I'd say 2 or 3 goes probably. Get the majority of it off. You won't get everything off, but that's what this bottle's for. So let's go on to that now. Next job is to get the blue lidded bottle and put some of that on the CPU. Spread it around a little bit. There you go, look at that, cool. Then you can just leave that to evaporate. Can't remember if you have to wipe it, you probably do. So I'm going to see. Yeah, there you go, just leave it a bit. Wipe the majority of it off and then leave it a couple of minutes, I'd say, before you start mounting and doing stuff, because you will get it left over, and clean off all the bits of tissue. That's where, if you have a microfiber cloth, that would be where I'd use it. Then quickly just snap off the fan from the cooler, and then you're ready to get the back plate and the mounting hardware attached to the socket. First off, get the standoffs, check which ones you use in the manual, and put them through the 4 holes. If you're on Intel, I don't know if AMD is probably something similar, on your CPU socket. Then put on the back plate, and then as you push through from the other side, as you can see there, you'll be able to line them up. If it's the 1150 socket, which is what I've got, then it goes in the middle hole, but again, just refer to the manual for this. Once that's done, it's time to use the included little screwdriver adapter and put on the 4 nuts on the 4 threaded nuts that you have pushed through the board. Then you get nearly there. Well, it's not that difficult. I'll say doing one each by hand and then going through a cross pattern. But as always, refer to the manual. Now use the same tool you just used to tighten them on the other side, and then get the thermal paste and spread it. You can either do the P in the middle, or what I did is I did the P and then use the end of it just to spread it around a bit to make sure you get full coverage of the bit. It's not that important, but make sure that all of it's nice and cooled, and the better. An interesting fact, that memory is no longer available. It's annoying. Can't believe we get upgrades to that. What's going on? Right, then peel back the backing on the CPU. Yeah. And then it's time for the next step. So next you slide the metal cross bit through the hole in the CPU, get it locked on the log, spread it back out. Then it's going to be a bit of a pain trying to tighten them in. Just trying to get them actually in there properly. And then just to go in a cross pattern, tighten them up. And then it'll all be done. Well, nearly done. You're never always done, are you really? Then, all you got to do, reclip the fan on. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And then you've got to plug it in afterwards into the CPU fan header. There you go. Also, you can, if you have another fan, mount it onto the plastic bits and put it on the other side. Then you're done. So, put the side panels back on, obviously, and then turn it on. Hope that it doesn't set fire. So after doing this, it's a lot quieter than before with the Intel stock cooling. Not much, but it just gives you a bit more cooling headroom. And it means I can overclock it if I want to, and it runs a lot cooler, extending the lifespan. And you can see it in there if it was just focused. Come on, come on. There you go. You can see it, and that looks pretty nice. We've got it all done. So overall, I'd say yeah, definitely worth the 20 quid. It costs like 30 quid with the cleaner, but you can do that with isopropyl alcohol as well. So there you go. Anyway, really recommend it. Thanks for watching, links in the description. As always, like if you liked this video, comment down below if you like this CPU cooler and what you want us to do in the future, and subscribe for more 3D printing, unboxings and reviews. Thank you. Good night, if you're watching this tonight.